In the chapter titled Housewarming, Thoreau goes in depth as to how he built his house on Malden Pond and why he feels it is his humble abode. Thoreau describes his thoughts and ambitions for his house when he says, "I sometimes dream of a larger and more populous house, standing in a golden age of enduring materials and without gingerbread work, which shall still consist of only one room, a vast, rude, substantial primitive hall, without ceiling or plastering, with bare rafters and pure linen supporting a sort of lower heaven over one's head, useful to keep off rain and snow, where the king and queen posts stand out to receive your homage, and when ye have done reverence to the prostrate Saturn of an older dynasty on stepping over the still, a cavernous house wherein you must reach up a torch upon a pole to see the roof, where some may live in the fireplace, some in the recess of a window, and some on settles, some at one end of the hall, some at the other, and some aloft on rafters with the spiders." Much like Thoreau, some of my friends wanted to live their own life somewhere where they could be themselves, and thus they built El Fort Hee Haw, and I will be interviewing its creator today, Luke Lobdell, about his trials and tribulations while building the fort. Okay, Luke, what were your intentions and hopes when you made this fort?
Well, we were intending to make a place where we could learn and expand our knowledge and, grow up in a nice way, mature.
Also, what were some of your limitations and obstacles when you first built the fort?
Well, to start, we had trouble finding materials because we didn't actually want to spend money. And perhaps the learning curve of actually building the shack, the fort, and convincing my dad.
That wasn't very easy, was it?
No.
Because you ended up building this close to his property, didn't you?
Yeah.
So do you feel you've accomplished anything by building the fort, or just by having it in general?
Yes, I have learned teamwork skills and made friends doing this, and I have definitely learned what it's like to isolate myself from the community and be out in the outdoors.
Okay, and what are your plans for after graduation? Because this is quite the project you guys took up. It took you lots of time and effort, money, and certainly it's gotten you, to grow as a person. So what do you think you'll do with it after you're all done or once you graduate?
Well, after graduation, I plan to go to college, which after and between breaks of college, I'll have to come back here, maintain it, and I'll definitely use it in between those times as a nice getaway place to go. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to come back throughout my life.
Okay, so Luke will give us a tour of the fort, starting from the entrance, and we'll go on from there. Alright, take it away.
So here we have the door, which opens up, and then we have a lock to keep all the intruders out. And up here we have shelves for electronics and games and controllers. We've got the couch here, which also doubles as a pull-out couch bed, which extends across the floor. Then we have this recliner here, and a table with a cabinet inside where we keep extra supplies and tools and bags and whatnot. And then we have speakers over here and some miscellaneous cooking supplies that we've been using. Here's some paintings on the wall and Christmas lights to decorate, some heaters that we use, a vacuum, and then up there we have the loft, which is currently filled with blankets and pillows, and that is also doubles as a sleeping area. We use this ladder here to enter the loft, climb up.
Huh, that's pretty intuitive.
Alright, is that it?